What's up, fight fans? Greetings from the Wrestleverse. I'm your host, Lexi.
And Nate here.
And it's time to take it to the ring. On today's episode, we will be reviewing Impact's Greatest Moments of 2021, yes. Part 2.
Oh, I can't wait for this to happen. The best matches for 2021. Lexi, this is going to be a great matchup happening.
All right, let's start off with Eddie Edwards and Moose. Now, they start off with just going at each other with kendo sticks. Oh, and, I mean, it's just kind of like tussling back.
It's crazy stuff happening. And then, like, Moriarty comes out with both of them laying out on the floor. Then freaking Matt Cardona is coming out and is like out of nowhere. I'm like, what the heck's happening? And then Moriarty's like, yo, I got you, Matt Cardona. And he ends up beating him up the crap out of him. And then, well, eventually it ended up outside a sight. And then the camera cuts out. I'm like,
yeah, and then we end up seeing Edwards, and he's like cutting the canvas open and like trying to tear like the top layer off so you can expose the wood. And like now, if like you don't realize, the wood is like very serious if you end up getting hurt on there. Like you could get a fracture, splinters, you name it. It's extremely dangerous. So why don't you tell him what Moose did?
Joe, Moose comes in and gets like kicked right in the nuts. But then just as he thought he was going to give up, Moose gives Edwards like a freaking huge ass move to his ass and freaking does it. What is it? Uragani. There we go. Slamming his body right into the wood. Oh my gosh. And then Moose gets speared. Edwards is taking the win after that.
Now that was epic.
It was not epic getting kicked in the nuts, okay?
Moving backstage, we have Influence and Inspiration. In case you didn't know, Inspiration is currently the Impact Tag Team Champion.
Yes.
And I don't even know how to fully explain to you guys what was happening backstage, but there was like petty drama over like who's a better photographer.
Yeah, it's weird.
It was weird.
I could take better pictures than you.
Yeah, no, I can take better pictures, and it was really stupid.
And they're about to fight, and then they skip it, and they just go their separate ways.
Yeah, so if you want to skip over that part and don't end up watching it, you're not really missing much.
All right, now let's drive into Havoc and freaking Rosemary and Cassie Lee and Jesse McKay. As you know, as Inspiration. Inspiration's getting like a beating by Havoc. Oh my gosh. And Rosemary, but you know, unexpectedly, Havoc does have the upper hand. She has more strength.
She's like, you know, she's very gruesa. That's how I say it in Spanish. She's like built, and I like the girl you don't want to mess with.
No. Inspiration does take the lead after that, and they get the women's tag team champion getting the win. It was amazing. Yeah.
And next up, we have our first award of the night. Knockout Tag Team of the Year award goes to, drumroll please, Jordan Grace and Rachel
Erling. Yeah.
And they both came on like FaceTime style video and basically just wanted to thank their fans. It was very sweet and short. So.
Super like, you know, inspirational.
Yes,
it was. In their pajamas. Anyways, we have Heath, Rhino, Edwards, Max, Swan, all backstage talking mad trash about my boys, Good Brothers, and they're going to go versus freaking Violent by Design, and they're getting ready for Hard to Kill coming August 8th.
I'm excited for it.
Yes.
One of the matches in the ballot for Men's Match of the Year includes our man,
Kenny Omega.
And he's defending his Impact World Champion against Sami Callihan. And why don't you tell him?
Your man, Sami Callihan, get body slams Kenny into a chair, wrapped with barbed wire. The crowd's like, this is insane. They're like chanting, this is awesome. It was awesome. I love seeing blood. I love seeing extreme violence going on. My man, Kenny Omega, throws a power freaking salt into his face of Sami.
And he doesn't even realize because he's got his eyes, you know, he's got salt, powder, and he ends up knocking out the ref, thinking that it's Kenny.
Oh my gosh.
And Kenny comes back with the title belt in his hand, ends up smacking Sami out. And oh my goodness. Kenny then gives a spike pile driver to Sami, but it doesn't end there.
No, man.
We get another ref.
Yeah, another. He gets knocked out by freaking Kenny Omega this time because he's pissed off. Sammy is upset, punches the new ref actually in the face.
Right in the face.
Everybody's just going at it. It's, you know, there's no rules.
Yeah.
Lexi, so
there are no rules, so what can you really expect? Then we've got the Good Brothers,
they
as
come
well
up.
as Chris Sabin and Edwards coming out, and they just start kind of going at each other outside the ring.
Yeah.
And while Kenny then gets a full tag of thumbtacks and shoves them in Sam's mouth.
Yeah.
And then Kenny gives Sammy a one-winged angel for the win.
I hear the battle cry. Yeah, he gets it, bro. Man, we got Josh Alexander next versus Joe Noel. Now, Josh Alexander gets his ass handed to him hard.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I mean, Jonah shows up.
My bad.
His like manliness, and he comes in like super macho. And he ends up leaving Joshua like bleeding on the floor.
His mouth and his nose.
And then they've got like 3 refs that end up coming in all at once.
4 security guards after.
4 security guards, and they just get knocked out left and right.
Jonah's like, he's the boss, man.
And just when you thought you couldn't get enough of Joshua Alexander, we have an epic battle between him and Trey Miguel.
Oh my gosh. Then we get Rohid. Yeah, Rohid. My bad, Rohid in the mix up and ends up climbing up to the ropes, swinging on the ropes above like the ring. And not sure, but the two are just up there wrestling on the ropes and stuff, and then like swinging like monkeys and stuff, fighting for the belt.
It gave me like flashbacks of kindergarten when I would be on the monkey bars, like swinging back and forth. And I miss those days.
Good times.
Anyways, the ref ends up ruling Joshua Alexander as the winner after knocking Chris off the rope.
It was bad, man.
It was bad.
We got men's wrestling of the year goes to Josh Alexander again. My goodness.
Are we surprised?
No, we're not.
All right, moving on to another 2 legends at Sacrifice. We've got Moose and Swan.
Yes.
Moose and Swan are really going back and forth. There's no one that's really dominating in the very beginning. And then Moose is outside thinking, he's like,
how can I take him out?
How do I like kick him in the ass?
Moose does figure it out finally, though. He comes back in the ring and then he goes into Swan, missing him because he's so angry. He doesn't know what he's doing. Hits him into the turnbuckle. And then he goes to the other one. Swan's like, I'm going to get him on this side. There's a chair in front of it. And he still goes at it again. It's like a moose, just goes in at it and hits the chair. And then Swan capitalizes after that. He's like, dude, this dude is going down.
Yeah.
Gets Moose into a freaking crucifix submission hold after that. And then rolls through. Stacks him up for the win. It was epic. I loved it. It was such a good move.
So epic. Then Rich Swan is now named the new United World Champion.
Very much.
And for the last award of the night, we've got Men's Match of the Year award going to...
Who is it going to be? Like
someone you would never expect.
Lies.
Never expect.
Yeah, really?
Just take a guess.
Maybe Josh Alexander.
Oh my God.
Really?
How did you guess that?
Well, it's been about him all the time today.
He comes up yet again, gives us a little spiel, says his thank you, and I mean, we see a lot of him. So, oh my God, we get another Joshua Alexander match.
It's pretty much like a Josh Alexander show. It's okay. He's pretty cool. He's awesome.
Yeah.
So this episode is basically centered around Josh Alexander.
Yeah.
And then ending at this time, at this point, the scale match. So it's like a scale match points out. So he takes on TJP and they both up grinding like his boot in his face, and Josh Alexander's face is destroyed at this time.
Yeah, and Josh just gets his revenge, getting him by the neck and he's literally trying to rip his neck out.
Oh my gosh.
Then we get Joshua Alexander pinning TJP in a vertical suplex for quite some time.
It was 30 seconds plus, I think, right?
Yeah, all I could think of is that blood rushing to his head. I mean, man, that's gotta be painful.
And after that vertical suplex, TJP comes back and gives Josh Alexander a freaking sharpshooter. Oh my gosh. And he gets the freaking landing a total lock up to this point. Alexander comes back with the ankle lock, right?
Yes.
Yeah, ankle lock.
But for about 2 minutes straight.
Oh, right.
And then the clock hits 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
Unexpectedly, TJP ends up putting himself together with 4 seconds left.
Amen.
And gives Joshua a reversed ankle lock. Now, at this point, TJP and Joshua Alexander are now tied 1-1 at this point.
It was crazy, that last part.
Yes.
The entire Impact locker room is like at this point outside the ring, surrounding them, intensely cheering on each other. I was like, man, this can be going Josh Alexander or TJP, but you know, Josh Alexander retains his title with the win. Yeah.
Winning 2-1.
2-1.
Alrighty, guys. Here at Take It to the Ring, we like to give each fight card a rating.
That is right, Lexi. We do. We got 5 for Fight Forever.
4 is This Is Awesome.
3, you still got it.
2 is what?
And 1 is boring. Don't even watch the show. Watch our recap because we are way more entertaining.
Way more entertaining. But I've got to say, I hate to break it to you guys, I'm going to give this one a 2.
It's a what, bro?
What?
Yeah. I think
we heard a lot of Joshua Alexander, at least maybe 30 times. And while I think he's awesome, I would have liked a little more.
Everybody, yeah, I was about to say the exact same thing. Yes. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing.
You guys are amazing. And if you like what you see here, just take a moment to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and for more Wrestlecap reviews, just like this one, click the link down below.
Yep. Until next time, I'm Nate.
And I'm Lexi. And it's time to take it to the ring.
Hey.